right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, here he is, the charismatic UFC lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. He said when he signed with the UFC, Daniel, he was not here for a long time, but a good time, and been a darn good time thus far seeing Michael Chandler compete the big show.
It's been a good time for us. I don't understand how he's having fun when he's involved in those types of fights, but this guy's an absolute beast. I mean, he is a forward pressure, face-first fighter, and those are always the ones that we enjoy. Michael Chandler has the ability to just take it out, but he would prefer to punch you in the face. Let's see how many he goes. Let's see how many he can land tonight as he steps to the octagon.
And plus athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's see how it goes for Michael Chandler in another big spot tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael the Cow Bisping! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Iron Michael Chandler!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, round getting underway here. Iron Michael Chandler said when he signed with the UFC he was not here for a long time. He was here for a good time. And for fight fans around the world, it has certainly been a good time watching Michael Chandler. Certainly put a capstone on his UFC run with that knockout of Tony Ferguson. But he wants UFC gold, and if he doesn't get a win tonight, may never get back to the top of the heap. We'll see how he approaches this particular stylistic challenge. Nice job by the kickboxer there as he gets the front kick home early against the wrestler. You got to think that's going to be a big part of his repertoire here tonight.
Well, yeah, John, especially when you have to stay at range. He's got to maintain distance. And those types of weapons, those front kicks, those kicks up the middle, will allow for him to keep that wrestler at bay so that he can see when those level changes happen, allowing him to defend those takedowns.
And now he's got the back. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Chandler. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
3 minutes to go here, round one.
Let's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Chandler's going for a choke here. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Great shot on top by Chandler.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Chandler's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Bisping getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. 90 seconds now to go in round one. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passes to half guard.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Bisping's right back to the full mount. Under a minute now to go in this one. Chandler's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. And just... I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Can't take any of those. You better check.
Again, shoots for a takedown. Not there once again. One shot for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go. This successful footwork by DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. The power of...
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one and end the fight.
Missed with that right hand. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Straight right, he misses. Back and forth we go. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in his zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. Oh! Oh, he's hurt. Nice. Nicely done. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned out the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something. Because the more he's standing, the more he's gonna have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level trades to take down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Chandler's swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Take your time, relax, breathe.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Missed with that attempt. Less than a minute to go in the round. Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Chandler. Good job blocking that shot. Just missed with the left there. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Bisping. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing the traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy
that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Bisping. Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Chandler's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Bisping's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. That's as good a punch as he's thrown on there.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in there.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, he lands it.
Oh! Now he's back up.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man.
Oh! That is going to do it!
Oh, my goodness!
That has got to feel good!
What a performance!
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 2 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Michael the Count Bisping.
Well, he came in as one of the winningest fighters in the history of the UFC, and he only adds to that total here tonight. The former UFC middleweight champion, Michael Bisping, with another monumental win. There is no doubt his future is in the UFC Hall of Fame.